Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having quite some fun in the past few weeks, and who really objects? But it's time to talk about a very controversial issue with a sprinkle of amusement. That's right, my fellow Bahamians and residents. My name is Devontae Hanna, and here's what you need to know about abortion in the Bahamas. Now, you might be thinking, abortion, Devontae? That's a little bit heavy, and it is. But of course, it's time to dive right in. So let's picture this: the beautiful islands of the Bahamas: sun, sand, sea, and fun. But many argue that there's a dark cloud covering this paradise, which is the fact that abortion is illegal. And some say, let's change it. So let's check the law. According to the Penal Code of the Bahamas, whoever intentionally and unlawfully causes abortion or miscarriage shall be liable to imprisonment for 10 years. That's pretty hard and fast. But here's where the math doesn't math for some. They say this is when young girls find themselves in quite the nightmare scenario, being impregnated by sexual assault. And that's quite the difficult situation to imagine, but it's time to talk about it. Now, this was brought to light when an 11-year-old girl was allegedly raped by her mother's 45-year-old boyfriend, became pregnant, and then her mother gave her abortion pills. The mother has since been charged with various offenses linked to that incident. And also this week, a doctor was charged with performing an abortion on a 15-year-old girl in Harbour Island. It's situations like these that has caused national discourse. It then prompted the ZNS digital team to create an opinion poll across social media in which over 1,000 respondents participated. In the poll, we asked, should individuals impregnated by sexual assault be allowed access to abortion services? And of course, 94.3% of you voted yes. 4.3% of you voted no, and the remaining 1.4% voted that they had no opinion. Now, from the opinions shared, many believe that it is like having a rule that says that you cannot use an umbrella in a hurricane. In other words, likening abortion to an outdated umbrella rule in the storm of life. Others argue that abortion is murder because they say that life begins at conception. In fact, Pastor Mario Moxie says the church would probably oppose abortion even in the case of rape. He says that every seed is ordained by God, and the church wants to make sure the righteous seed in the womb is protected. Prime Minister Davis also chimed in and called abortion a personal and a medical choice, while not clearly stating a position of his government. Meanwhile, the opposition, in the person of chairman of the party, Dr. Dwayne Sand, says that they believe that it's time to revisit abortion laws. He says that women ought to have the right to decide what they want to do with their bodies. So, of course, there are differing views, and it's time that we hear those perspectives. And like the rest of the world, begin to have a mature conversation on abortion. So while we sip our Bahama Mamas and soak up the sun, let's continue this discussion. And that's what you need to know about abortion laws in the Bahamas.